Okay, so it'd be great to start with just a bit of a brief introduction to the company, sort of history to date. I don't know, any sort of major milestones and then the sort of overview of the solutions you offer.
Yeah, absolutely. So we were established in 2003. And historically, we were the digital forensics and incident response and cybercrime investigation company. So our actual mission is to fight cybercrime. So we're headquarters in Singapore. So we've established several digital crime resistance centers in Middle East and Africa, Europe, Central Asia, and Asia Pacific, where we try to develop technical capabilities in order to investigate, respond to cybersecurity incidents. And since our inception, as I mentioned, our core expertise were DFIR services and cybercrime investigations. And while we were conducting such and participating in such engagement, we collected a lot of intelligence, cyber threat intelligence on the threat actors who are operating in this area. And eventually, we released we productized this knowledge. We released the product, threat intelligence, which becomes the core of further technologies that we developed moving forward. And our relationship with the cybercrime investigations also led to our collaboration with law enforcement agencies. So we collaborate with the regional law enforcement as well as the agencies such as Interpol, Europol, Afripol, in order to actually follow our mission. And we actually have quite a few press releases of our joint operations with those organizations. So that's pretty much an overview of what we do.
And obviously, as you've sort of alluded to there, cybersecurity is a major ongoing, it's one of the biggest, if not the biggest topic for virtually every organization aware of it and the threat poses. And you, as you say, monitor the situation very closely and produce sort of threat intelligence. And clearly, we potentially haven't got time to dig into all the detail of all the individual threats there. But can you give us a sort of, if possible, a sort of broad sort of overview of how the threat intelligence landscape looks and maybe is developing, at the current time? What are the sort of trends, if you like?
Yeah, absolutely. I would be able to share some insights from our last threat landscape report, but it's necessary to understand that threat landscape varies from industry, from region to region. So it's always we always have to be specific if we're speaking about some regions. But overall, what we noticed, firstly, we noticed the rise of initial access brokers. And we see around 74% in year-to-year increase in the number of companies whose data has been uploaded to dedicated leak sites. So we see this actually growing. Also, of course, there is a growing appetite of nation-state sponsored threat actors. And we see their activities in also every region, and their activity is growing from year to year. Also, I would like to highlight a 70% increase in the number of public posts offering zero-day exploits on sale, which then may be used to then penetrate the networks of the organizations. And we also noticed some usage of AI technologies by cyber criminals. And I would say that those are the major trends that we see during this year. And overall, as I mentioned, our core expertise is collecting, analyzing, and providing this type of cyber threat intelligence to our clients, to our partners, MSP, MSSP partners, in order for them to deal with the cyber threats which are unique to their specific industry or region.
And as you've sort of hinted there, the cybersecurity landscape that you've outlined there's a major opportunity for the channel, for MSPs and more specialist MSSPs to help their customers to address the ongoing challenge. So perhaps you can just say a little bit about how you work with those channel partners, what it is you can help them with to help their own customers.
Yeah, absolutely. So we see our mission firstly to share those insights, that trends that we see in cybercrime world. So as those threats become more sophisticated and the cyber threat landscape changes, so partners and clients are seeking our support to navigate those challenges. So firstly, we provide those insights, those information trends to our partners. And of course, we have a certain set of solutions which enable our partners to provide managed services for their clients, which are intelligence driven. So everything we do relies on our day-to-day collection of those intelligence, how currently and in the future threat actors are operating, what tactic, techniques, and procedures they are using. So we're trying to keep our partners up to date with those kind of insights. And our partnership program, specifically designed for MSSPs and MSPs, is one of our key initiatives. And we would like to create the collaborative environment where all of our partners would also contribute to this intelligence sharing. And of course, get use of our platform in order to safeguard their clients.
Yeah, and threat intelligence as part of an overall unified risk platform is a one of the best important tools to help channel organizations to help their customers and users in terms of helping them to address their cybersecurity challenges. And I guess that's what you're doing is giving them the, if you like, the information on which they can then base some, good decisions to help, their strategies, if you like. So I suppose, yeah, you're giving them the intelligence, the information to help them combat, I guess, the bad actors, but also ensure that their overall cybersecurity infrastructure is robust. If that's not too long-winded a question, if that's right.
Yeah, sure. So absolutely, we support the strategy and decision-making process within the partners and the clients. So this is where we provide strategic intelligence on a wider threat landscape, on the trends. But we also provide operational and tactical intelligence, which would help to our partners to safeguard their clients in the day-to-day operations. So, for example, we collect all of the informations that can be useful for them from the dark web, from the deep web. If there is any data leakages which we identify, or any chatter related to the specific clients, our partners would be able to see this and immediately alert and notify the client about any risks that such information may possess. And this is the core functionality of our unified risk platform, where we provide any type of alerts or any type of pieces of information we find that may possess cyber risks. It can be a brand violation, it can be dark web mentions, it can be compromised data that was leaked from the client. So all of this we monitor dark and deep web for, and if we identify something, we immediately notify our partners and clients. And we doing this by continuously tracking all of the activities by threat actors that we see, by continuous collection of this intelligence, then processing of this information via a unified risk platform, and then delivering this information, those insights and those operational bits and pieces to our partners. So they would be able to build the services on top of this information, process it, communicate to the clients, and provide some advisory and monitoring services on top of it.
And you talked in, if you like, in general terms of what you can do. Are you able, I know sometimes confidentiality gets in the way, but are you able to share one or two examples of how you've worked with channel partners to help them help their customers in terms of improving security posture? Be great if you are able to share an example or two.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So I think one of the best examples might be attack surface management model that we have within our platform. So it's pretty much gives the actionable insights to our customers to improve their cybersecurity posture. So what it does is discovered all of externally faced assets of the organization. So pretty much gives the perspective of an attacker, how the organization is viewed from the outside, and highlight all of the potential weaknesses, vulnerabilities, pain points. Again, it may be dark web mentioned or compromised credentials, which somehow could be used to breach the client network and eventually create a cybersecurity risks. So the solution pretty much gives continuous monitoring functionality for our partners. And then based on the statistics of those kind of weaknesses and vulnerabilities, it gives the score, the cybersecurity posture score of each client, which firstly would be useful long term to track the progress if the cybersecurity posture improves or not, and compare yourself among your peers. So we provide the statistics of the average cybersecurity score of a similar industry or in the similar geography. And of course, all of these insights about the vulnerabilities and maybe misconfigurations are definitely useful in real time because, again, they could be exploited by the threat actors, and it's really necessary to remediate them quickly. And this is the use case which our MSP, MSSP partners use to pretty much deliver those kind of attack surface management services for their clients in order to prevent the potential breaches.
Okay, and it'd be great to understand as well the program you offer to channel partners, MSPs, MSSPs. I guess everything from how you onboard them, the initial sort of interaction with them, all the way through to the sort of post sales, I guess, the ongoing support, etc. So just what it is that channel partners can expect from yourselves.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So, in general, they could expect overwhelming support from any type of level and from any perspective. So, of course, we have all of the partner training and enablement programs in terms of to train our partners to use our solutions. But also we are supporting on the business and go-to-market perspective and marketing perspective, where we have accumulated experience on go-to-market and product management of the managed services around our products, which we are sharing with all of our partners. Also, we assisting our partners not only from the product enablement and sales, but also from the cybersecurity perspective, in the sense that if a certain client of our partner experience a breach or cybersecurity incidents, we're always there to support with our digital forensics and incident response expertise. So we could quickly we have a 24/7 line, which is accessible for all of our partners, which they could use to get our help in the specific incident response activity or any cybercrime investigations activity that the clients of our partners might be having. So this is what we're trying to incorporate in our partnership program. So not just the typical enablement and marketing support, but be a source of the expertise on demand in the cybersecurity domain.
Okay, and in terms of future plans, again, I know confidentiality can some way get in the way. You're not going to tell everyone what you're about to do just in case your competitors get there first or whatever. But no, just your thoughts as to what we can expect from Group IB into the future. What sort of things you're looking at, whether it's sort of the trends as you mentioned earlier, or specific sort of technology solutions that you might be looking to add to your platform.
Mm-hmm. I will try to be quick and on point here. So in general, our approach is to synergize our product portfolio and create a single cohesive platform. So we could enhance the overall efficiency of the platform components, create a single workflow from our partners. So they would be able to use like a single platform to serve any type of clients and provide any type of services with the capabilities that we provide. And this is our general approach. So year to year, we improve the synergy level and efficiency level that we have on our platform.
Again, maybe just finally, clearly cybersecurity is a massive area and there are lots of solutions out there, but I'm just wondering if you have any advice to MSPs, MSSPs in terms of how they're looking to develop their own cybersecurity offerings. Any thoughts as to what the key solutions might be? And I suppose also when they're talking to vendors, any particular sort of question of what they need to look for to understand, what they're being, to understand fully what they're being offered, as maybe, maybe the headline offering is very attractive, but underneath it's perhaps not as, convincing. Just any advice, I guess, you can give to the channel folks.
Yeah, absolutely. So I will try to be to give you a simple answer here because I understand how difficult it may be to navigate among the cybersecurity product types which appears from year to year. So what's really important, in my opinion, is to have intelligence-driven approach. So not just follow the hype, follow the certain product niche that is just a bit noisy, but follow the threat landscape. So if your specific client experience in a specific type of threats, you have to address them. So you have to actually listen to your client to understand what threats are there for your clients. And in order to do this, you have to have a source of this intelligence. So I would say my suggestion would be either to while choosing the product to check how they're actually adapted to the current threat landscape and to the some sources of information which gives you those kind of insights on cyber threat landscape, on trends, and on the industry level, on the regional level. So this would be my advice.
Okay, I mean it's been great to chat and some really great insights into what, as you say, is a substantial cybersecurity landscape and plenty going on. And you shared some insights into that and also what's going on at Group IB. So Vladimir, really appreciate your time today. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Likewise, likewise. Thanks a lot for having me here.